So I'm going to tell you the story. And this story is about a person called Ed. Right? We're going to name this person Ed. After Ed the horse. Right? This person's called Ed. And this person Ed came on the scene a while back. And they weren't very popular. Now, like myself, I didn't know them. Wasn't really my deal. Didn't really care. But a lot of people hated them. Rightly or wrongly, I don't really know. I do know that they started on a mate of mine, and again, I wasn't really one. None of you would have known me then. But they started on a mate of mine. I was like, so for that reason, I went on this wide berth you, but I didn't go onto their things or nothing. Didn't do nothing like that. Yes, Leroy. Anyway, so Ed, anyway, continued to fuck up everything that went near. And Ed continued to make a whole cock of balls of everything that they tried. So poor Ed wasn't really much good. So fast forward anyway, and Ed starts to really get ahead of himself. Like fuck me, he's the ultimate. This Ed, he's out to expose. He's out to tell tales. He's out to totally divide everybody. Is Ed? Yes, release Alfie Evans. Yep. So, anyway, like myself, I start. Where you going, mate? Sorry, I've got a child on the loose here. But we're alright. YouTubers, it's fine. Hold on a minute. Mate, where's your bike? You can't run away and leave your bike. Oi! Hey, back down you go. Go on. Anyway. Sorry, folks. No, Susan, you've done the right thing, love. We'll stick a post up, we'll do whatever we can for it. Or you stick it up, you do whatever. It's your group too. So anyway, where was I? We're home by Ed. Alright, right, bloody, blah, so on and so forth, right? Ed, proceeds to just talk loads and loads of shit. Whenever they're talking to masses of people. Fucking continuing to give out names and tell lies and then backtrack, and they were having a big long conversation on Facebook. Everybody could see it. And Ed actually went from one extreme to the other on one live. It's like, what the fuck? And this live was cut, but as we know that there's sneaky YouTubers about who like to cause mischief. And what they done was they had decided to clip it and they put it onto YouTube. So a friend of mine, who will not name, deserved to see this, and I was going to put it onto Mass Debate, fairly, because it needs to be debated. This person fucking rang me, did Ed, all hot and bothered. Up, I'm not, do you know what I mean, all this shit, and I'm like, well, look, I tell you what I'll do. I'll not put it out. It's not mine to put out. But if it goes out, it goes out. I'm just giving. I was actually being friendly and saying, here you go. Alright? Mate, I'm going to take you home. Well, then turn around and go on your bike.
No, I won't.
Well, I won't push your bike again. Anyway, so, I wasn't too bad there, and I didn't have a problem, So anyway, the whole thing doesn't really happen. I think it goes out, but, whatever. So then we have, then Ed comes on to Mass Debate, right? On a Sunday night, which turned out to be Purge night. Fucking gets a full platform, cracks on. Yeah, go for it, Susan. Ed goes on to Mass Debate, starts this whole kerfuffle. I think it's still running now with some other person. Brings on saying that, look at the numbers I have for Mass. People are saying, get Ed off. And me and another guy were going, nope, that's a platform for them to use. They're entitled to use it. So they got to use it. So that was okay. Then Purge starts, and we all know that Purge week we sort of went a bit cranky, right? We did tell you that we weren't going to be doing any admin. We did tell you that we weren't going to, report posts and all that shit. So we were just leaving people to their own devices. Now, some of the things that went up were funny, right? They were. At the end of the day, we've all got a sense of humour. I've got a real sick one, I'm not going to deny it. Here, folks, just don't be apologising about putting that Alfie stuff on. Fill the page of it. Fill it up. Fucking go like fuck with. Anyway. So, it starts to get some of the stuff that goes up. Rightly so. Right? But decides to blame one of the admin for it. And then puts my name in the mix too. Because I had said something to wind up everybody. They took it as them. I'd been on a ban that day. I got a recording up to explain how, no, wasn't like that at all. The next morning, Ed decides to do a live and come off with some of the most disgusting, despicable things that could ever come out of somebody's mouth. Stuff that I'm not going to repeat. It's not my place, it's just something I'm not going to repeat. So, I decided then, well, if that's the level you're going down to, I'm going to come down and meet you there. And I did. And I make no apologies for it. It's not the usual performance from me. But the way I look at it is, if people are going to go like that, I'll fucking meet you there, no problem. Not a problem. Something like that's revolting. We all have relatives and stuff, you know. I'm not going to go into it, but you can sort of put yourself in the person's shoes and go, nah, that's just not right. Especially the way they got on. So I do what people do. You back up your mates, you crack on. Then the very next, now to be fair, that wasn't even the day I went hardest. Then the next day, Ed decides to mention someone who, well, bar my kids, is probably the most closest person to me. Definitely is, like, for no reason. Nobody knows this person. Only people that are very, very close to me even know her name. And decides to turn around and say derogatory things about her continuously. So, I went as fucking dark as I could possibly go, and darker. And I've done it for one day. So, that's the story about Ed. And what's happened with Ed now is Ed's not as popular as what Ed thinks they were. Ed's not even Z-list anymore. In fact, you want me to blow my own trumpet? I have a page with double the amount of what Ed has, and I'm a fucking no one. An absolute no one. I don't want to be anyone else. I'm quite happy being anonymous fucking me. You'll not see me doing any stupid fucking shit. Well, but that's balls. That's all you'll see me doing. But stupid shit, what they do. But we all have limits. And it just goes to show you, this is the person, like many others, what I'm trying to sort of drag it on to is, and this isn't anybody else in Masturbate saying this is purely me saying it. So I might be contradicting what other people are saying, it's not on purpose. Do you ever notice that the people who just can't admit they're in the wrong, just keep doing the wrong thing over and over and over and over again? Do you ever get that? Where they can't turn around and say, do you know what, I got that wrong, I'm sorry. I got that wrong, I was angry, I'm sorry. Or, do you know what, I just took it wrong, I'm sorry. Or even like me, being a drunk asshole, I'm sorry. Or, I didn't, there was someone, it doesn't matter if it's sleep or not, there's no excuse, there was someone that bit their head, I'm not going to mention their name, but I bit their head off in the live. As soon as I apologised, tell them on the live and get into their inbox and apologise. And be further, were very, very gracious about it. But with these people who are doing all this mouthing, there's one thing that they lack. And no, it's not the power to ban people, which people think I fucking abuse, which I don't, It's humility. It's where they can turn around and say, do you know what? See all this bullshit that's going on, all this drama, all this carry on, all this fighting. It didn't really need to happen. I got something wrong. What? Oh, hold that, right. See me listen to that there. See that there wee voice there. Cheers, mate. See that wee voice there? That's what it's all about right there. And I dare say each and every one of you has got one of them, or maybe a grown up one. You know, cousins, aunties, uncle, whatever they are. That's what it's about. That right there. That little bundle of madness. I'll tell you what, let's put it into a bigger perspective. This is what it's about. I don't feel qualified to mention that wee Bobby's name, but there's somebody whose name is popping up in the comments loads. Rightly so. Rightly so. That's what it's about. Rather than going live and, you know, let's pull out a name, let's give out the real IDs, let's get out the birth certificates. We could all do that. Really what it should be thinking is, Jesus, how lucky are we? How lucky are we? You know, I don't like this person, but rather than spend 5 months ranting about them and coming off with some of the most disgusting things you'll ever hear about people, you actually just go, do you know what? Done. That's alright. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I could sit and fucking, like, see the material them cunts give you, I could fucking, by the way, he's out of your shadow. Come here, mate. Wait. Yo, stay there. Get on the bike. Get on the bike.
Let the car come in.
That's okay, get on the bike.
Okay.
Go. Hi, Alison, you alright?
That's lovely, mate.
But folks, that is what it's all about. All this fighting and crap and carry on is just no place for it. I'm getting lucky, I'm not going to lie to you, you know, at the end of the day, both, you know, everywhere has it, you know, you're going to see what's going on in other pages, in other places, so I get to see it, and but you know what, in a way I wish I didn't, because then you wouldn't know. It's just about you getting said about you, it's like, you know, you're getting called the fucking Gestapo. Do you know what the Gestapo did? Like, fucking hell. Back. You know, I'll tell you what, see if you go back to the times when the Gestapo were fucking going about, I bet you they wished that they were like us. Fuck. You know, and I'm going to expose IDs. You can expose mine all you want. Fuck. A bit of paper won't frighten me. Not that you fucking, I'm not saying you'll expose mine, that's the way I look at it. Remember, what? A birth certificate, a marriage certificate? Fuck, you can post them up, I'll post the pictures up. There's a few of them, like the ones that are on that night aren't so great because I was kind of pissed, but I know I was pissed, yes, but it was my wedding night. Do you know what I mean? Grow up. No, I'm not on the bike. That's Mr. Ed, the talking horse. That's a shitty horse impression. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like going to myself, what the fuck is all this about? I'm going to expose IDs. Woo! Fucking wowee. Please don't give my name out. Oh, fuck no. Please don't tell people my date of birth. Oh, fuck no. Sure, I'm going to fucking cry rivers then. Wow! We've seen the performance of people like you. Usually hang out their fucking bedroom window. Jesus Christ. I would actually have more respect for them if they came out and they went, right, yes, this is what I think. This is the reason for it. Come on, the fuck. But they don't. Do you know what they do? They phone the cops. They go online and they slobber in the mouth and then they phone the cops. They threaten people. They threaten to go to their house. And then whenever some idiot, absolute fucking idiot, puts their fucking details up online, which they should never do, then they shit themselves. Well, what the fuck? What's the difference? Like, I don't agree with that. See that? Putting that pitch. I don't like that person. It's fucking plain as day. But you know what? I'm sorry. I don't applaud putting up people's addresses and putting up their fucking pictures. Like, You have to draw the line. But if you're going around saying tick fucking tack, you can't really cry about it. That's why I'm not going, I'll come to your house. Because, well, I sort of will, but at the end of the day, I don't. If somebody's going to put my address up, go for it. I don't really give a fuck. I said before, the first person's silly enough to come to my house with my kids in it. Well, I'm not going to say it. I don't have the power. Fuck's sake. Oh, fuck, it just gets to me, like, it really is. So getting it, knowing I've noticed the pattern of, and I am noticing this, right? They talk shitty. Like, this is why I'll let you know right now why I ban someone. This is consistent, and I'll tell you why. If I catch them, if I find out that they're mouthing about people nastily, coming off of that old bog rat shit, which I don't particularly want near me, about giving out real names and laughing about people's misfortune, I don't want them in the fucking group. Because I'm sorry, the way I look at Masturbate is, Masturbate's a class place where you make friends. I don't want somebody in there that's going to be like that. It's as simple as that. And see, if I was an admin and I was just the same as anybody else, well, I am, that sounds arrogant, you know what I mean? I'd be going, I wish the fuck somebody would get rid of him because they're a dick. But then the first place they head to, and it proves me right every time, is straight over that other fake ass group, which has got about 10 butthurt people in it that do nothing but sit and talk shit all day. Not once do they have a laugh, not once do they have fun. So I know I'm right about that. I go, fucking yes, that's not the people I want. There's a wee woman in this group, I'm going to name her because she's as cool as fuck. Helen Donaldson, cool as fuck. Do you know why? Right? That woman here, at the end of the day, she's got her own opinion. She proves that you don't get banned from the different opinion. She come on, she fucking tore strips off me. It was her opinion, it's how she felt, which is fine, right? So we got into it, and fuck me, everybody piles in. Do you know what she done? She held her own. People weren't nasty to her, they were just, don't get me wrong, there was loads of comments firing at her way. But she stood her ground, and that was it. And do you know what she wasn't? She wasn't an asshole. She wasn't an asshole. She was an absolute fucking legend. And there she is today, sticking up for the very... Wasn't sticking up for me. She was sticking up for the very person. She's got her morals in check. You don't like... She didn't have to like me. That's fine, right? I get on my have a rake where, you know, I don't really see the... Fuck me, you know, she's good crack. But she knew that what that person done was out of order, and she spoke up. And I look at someone like that and I say, fair fucking play to you, why can't there be more? Because you don't have to like me, that's not what it's about. I'm here, of course I'm here to make friends. Fuck, I like meeting new people every day, that's what it's about. You know? Always having somebody there to have a laugh with, it gets the fucking day in. But at the same time, you don't have to like me. You just don't have to be a dick about it. Stay true, stay on point, and actually, if you don't like me about something, that's fine, but don't make up something to fit an agenda, or don't laugh at something which just isn't morally right. Because one thing I don't do is, I don't talk about families, I don't talk about looks, or anything. Well, bar one person, but this one person has had it in for loads of people, so fuck them, they're getting it. Sort of contradicts me a bit, but 99.9% of the time, I'll stay consistent that way. You did. Right, this is what I will say up as well. You'll notice as well that my banning tactics have been not as many. See, if I thought you were a fake account, I was banning you. What I wasn't realising was that there was people getting banned from their own accounts and making up new accounts. So, rightly or wrong, like people message me, why am I banned, did I do something wrong, or somebody got through why did such and such, I don't know what, I went, oh well look, I thought it was a big trip profile to be speaking to him, yes, sorry, and I go in there and apologise to him. So, I think Dawn, like I would know, I'm not going to fucking, I certainly don't treat it like a button to beat people with. I will grace you with an apology if I'm in the wrong. Of course it is, I'm not here to step over people or make a fucking name for myself. If I wanted to make a name for myself, I would take the plaster off the back of the camera and show you what I look like. Because I'd make a name for myself as a goat.